Canada's housing market has just been barreling higher during the pandemic. Sales records, price records shattered month after month. Has a lot of people concerned that things are just getting out of control out there and could come to a bad end. Royal Lepage out with its price forecast for this year. Phil Soper joins us now, President and CEO. And Phil, I want to start there because obviously everyone in this country has an opinion about housing, but there's been some strong ones voiced recently about the fact that this is not good longer term. Where do you think this ends up by the end of this year?
I believe this current expansion, if you call it a year old, it really got rolling in about mid-April last year. It's probably got another year left, based on what I see kind of three sections of demand, and we're really just into the second section now. So it's not over yet, but I don't think the pace of price increases will be quite so torrid going forward. And
when we talk about where we might end up by the end of this year, I want to show the audience the projections that you made, not only nationally, but by city, and what it would represent comparing the end of last year with the end of where we think we might head up. And this is your price outlook survey. Nationally, we think we're going to end up about 13%. Vancouver, about the same amount. Montreal, a little bit of heat there. But if things continued on the way they are right now, I would expect those numbers to be higher. So clearly you're thinking, as you were saying, we are going to continue to see, a gain year over year, but the torrid pace is going to slow down. What slows this torrid pace? Because people seem to be in the full grip of it right now.
Well, 2020 saw an unusually high number, historically high number of young buyers in the market. We saw the home ownership rate for the 25 to 35-year-olds climb to full 50%, and 50% of that population cohort. And a quarter of those bought in just 7 months. They were reacting to really uncomfortable living situations and the opportunity to move elsewhere. Some of those people that call it the first wave of COVID demand will get priced out of the market. Yes, they have the opportunity to get mortgages at very, very low rates. And in 2020, for much of it, they didn't have a lot of competition in market, and investors were selling properties because renters had disappeared. But all that's changed. And the other thing that's changed is the next segment of market demand that we see, which is people who just wanted to move, that already had homes, but were sheltering at home because of the health crisis, are starting to list their homes. And the challenge with first-time home buyers is they buy homes, but they don't offer anything to the market. So we had a real extreme imbalance. Lots of buyers and very limited sellers. The sellers are coming into the market now. Some of those non-contributed buyers are starting to see affordability challenges in getting a mortgage. And so you're going to see a slightly more balanced market in this middle phase.
Phil, we have a federal budget coming up this Monday. Some expectation, given what we have been through in housing through the pandemic, they may address the situation. What is your expectation, your hope, or maybe even your fear of what might appear in the budget?
My hope is a commitment to a long-term national housing strategy to address the lack of housing. We have a growing nation. The largest generation in our history, the millennials, are moving through homeownership, and they're sopping up supply of homes. They need roofs over their heads, and we're kicking immigration into gear again, starting now. It's underway. We'll be running at over 400,000 a year. They too need roofs over their heads. So supply is the issue of the 2020s. It's not an overnight fix, but a commitment to starting there would be huge for long-term housing affordability in this country.